the chains and the cracking of timbers, the noise at the end of the world in your ears, as a mountain of steel makes its way to the sea, and the last ship.
I'm sure there will be people in the audience tonight and tomorrow who, some of them will actually have worked on those astonishing ships that came out of these yards. Some of them their fathers will have worked on, their grandfathers, but there will be people here who worked on those ships. I have no doubt about that. And for them, the relevance of that thing will be, almost painfully poignant.
That you've done to be here. It's the sum of your hopes.
As a sort of symbolic expression of our relationship with this extraordinary community, I cannot imagine a better piece of work to be presenting than the last ship.
The stories were based on the community I was brought up in, the shipbuilding community of Wallsend. And so to bring it back here like this is a wonderful honour and very emotional. Well, I lived in Gerald Street, which is one of the streets that lead down to the shipyard. And I could see giant ships at the end of my street. I'd watch thousands of men walk down those yards every day. I'd watch them walk back home every night and wondered with some trepidation whether that would be my destiny too. I didn't want it to be. I had other dreams. But like everyone in the town, we were immensely proud of the ships that were built there. Some of the largest, most important ships ever built were constructed right there at the end of our street. Some of them, Cunard.
The communities that worked in the shipyard tended to be centred around the shipyard, so they had these small streets of houses that led down towards the river. So that tended to keep the communities together, and of course very often sons followed fathers into shipyards. Cunard's role was providing orders for ships, and these were significant ships. It's not just a little collier or something like that, which is the bread and butter of the northeast shipbuilding industry. So these were big ships that kept lots of people in employment.
You can't look at a company like Cunard without seeing them as part of the history of the shipbuilding tradition of Tyneside. Their threads are woven together all the way through, and that this project is definingly about a ship. That's what the whole project is, and it has always felt a good partnership.
It's great that in Cunard's 175th year, through the Sage and the Sting's last ship shows, we're able to give back to the Tyneside community. This is the community that through its shipyards built so many of Cunard's ships, 23 in total, including Mauritania and Carpathia, the little workhorse ship that nobody'd heard of until one night in 1912, when she was the ship that rescued every survivor of the Titanic disaster.
I played on the Queen Mary, beautiful ship. She was berthed in New York City, and I had a great time entertaining the crew and some of the passengers. It was something I'd like to do again.